It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see David Njoku. He's been a target machine each week, 5th in the league in receptions. It's the Browns and the Chiefs, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Ingram. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run. It's Ingram. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, taken in by Tony.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the ground, it's Ingram. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Here's a run with Ingram. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. A second effort, and he is in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Browns nothing.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Watson. That one knocked away and incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Kansas City.
They put Kelsey in motion. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Mahomes. A quick throw, pulled in by Tony. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. On the toss, they'll run. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain. Here's third down and a few inches.
And it brings up third down.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Joe Thuney, the all-pro guard, caught that time. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Mahomes back. Open man is Tony. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. On the ground, this is Deontay Foreman. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Watson keeping this on the zone read. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. And with the last completion, number 491 on the year, even though not a category most people follow year to year, still significant. It breaks Tom Brady's all-time mark of 490, set back in 2022. A cherry on top of what's been a tremendous campaign. On 2nd down, they'll run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try and get there and he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Holding offense.
Wyatt Teller called for the infraction. Now it's Foreman. He'll push ahead to the 21. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw is Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 14.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven, it's Marquise Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Back to throw is Watson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A pistol give to Foreman. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Watson. That's to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff here, up the middle, and he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26, so good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let that last.
And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Deontay Foreman. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Watson. That one on target to Moore. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Gray is the motion man here. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He connects with Gray on that one. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 49. York's kick is good. And the Browns will cut into that lead. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Joshua Dobbs leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good for A.
On the ground is Foreman. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
A carry now for Strong. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw is Watson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, Ingram. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and long for Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
Holding offense.
That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, and Rice is wide open. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll run. It's Ingram. He'll manage only a couple. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Mahomes now on 2nd down. This one into the hands of Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. That pass caught right side by Tony. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many
A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. It's Foreman. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing again is Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Kelce in motion. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a run with Ingram. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Offense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Ingram. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. They'll run, and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Watson. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to run. Ho-ho! And he's going to have a Browns 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Watson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On the ground, it's Ingram. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Kansas City.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Mahomes. to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
48, Browns 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 3, Jerry Jeudy.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. They put Kelce in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic 1st down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, KC. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Watson. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
For a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Watson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Watson. To his tight end, Njoku. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Watson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The Chiefs take over.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They put Kelce in motion. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The 49-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start out first down and 10. Watson to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 34
Here's Watson now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.